All right, welcome in everybody. We're about to get started with our Lumines Arise Community Showcase. I'm Austin. I'm joined by CJ. CJ, you ready to play some Arise?
I am so ready to play some Arise. Let's do this thing.
Yes.
Squirrel weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hyped.
Yeah, let's get that wonderful squirrel graphic on the screen. Look at that. Just imagine participating in that Weekend Lumi Live, making a giant squirrel to run around the multiplayer hub. So hop on in there. It's a 72-hour event, so you should have, even if you squeeze in a few games at all within the next 3 days, you can contribute to that community goal. And we'll be doing that here shortly, but we're going to kind of ease our way into that multiplayer. That's what I like to do, at least, CJ. Start off a little more casual, then we're going to kind of warm up and begin to play some of that multiplayer action. But
all right. I mean, that squirrel is hopping right in. Look at that hop. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. All right. Got some. What are we doing first?
So we're going to hop into a summer playlist here. This is a little spin on. We already built one a few months ago. I went ahead and took the liberty myself to change up some of the summer stages here. I think we have quite the playlist here, but CJ, if you have any stages you really want to see, I know we were playing more Luminous Mobile recently, which, by the way, if you are unaware, we have a Luminous Remastered now available on iOS and Android. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. But yeah, any stages you've really been missing on since we've been away from this game for a couple weeks now?
I mean, so many. Like I was just saying before we started, I love the soundtrack to this game. It's just a nice, chill summer vibe kind of thing. Maybe Temple Bells on here?
I got you covered. I know that's one of your favorites. Okay. So
yeah. I mean, that's just such a chill stage, right? Like it's so perfect. Looks like you got a pretty good mix here.
All right, we're on the same page. And that is A-okay, CJ. So we'll just hop in, chat some Luminous, and I think we'll have some community members hopping in here momentarily. But yeah, if you're new or want to chat Luminous Arise strategy, do not be shy. And I'm sure I'll bring that up a few times here in the stream as people hop in here. But I'm sure we'll have plenty of players willing to help as well. First thing I want to do, let's chill out a little bit, turn on that No Stress Luminous so I can yap while I play here.
Perfect.
Which will freeze the gravity.
What is No Stress Luminous? What does it do, Austin?
All right, so there are 3 different types of No Stress Luminous, and we are constantly getting new players, so this is always a reminder, I'm sure. If you're a regular community member, this is like clockwork. You're like, all right, they're going to talk about No Stress Luminous now. But yeah, type 1, blocks do not fall. Type 2, the game does not end. And type 3, both. So there's no game overs is what that means. And then the gravity or the blocks dropping doesn't happen. So
into
it allows
the play
you to
field automatically.
Yeah. So we can see here all day. That
strategize where you want to put the block and then drop it, which I think is a great little accessibility feature for especially newcomers to Luminous, but also pros if you're streaming while playing, like Austin.
Yeah.
Luminous is a very switched on game. Like it's very hard. We found as we were watching people stream the Arise when it came out, streamers ended up not talking to their chat while streaming just because they're so focused on the game, and because the game, without No Stress Luminous turned on, the pieces, the blocks automatically drop into the playfield, and so they had to stay on it.
I think that's something with enhanced games in general. You'll kind of be in a trance, even like Humanity, right? That's the thing with Humanity, Res, or Tetris Effect. Like sometimes you just lock in, especially with the vibe of the music and everything. But
absolutely, no, I'm the same way with that. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Oh, end of the stage. Oh, we got our max burst meter coming up here to use.
Very nice.
I haven't used a burst it here in a minute, so I'm excited to do that. Let's see.
Okay.
We've been on that remastered train with the mobile launch mostly.
It's true.
Let's see. It is nice coming back and playing Arise with the something like I don't know if I'd call it quality of life, but just gameplay differences. So like how we can split at the very top is kind of nice. Can't really do that in remastered.
Yeah. And burst like has saved me so many times from a game over, or it's like helped me reset my playfield. Whereas in remastered, you kind of have to reset your playfield manually. Like if you have a checkerboard pattern, you have to go block by block to try to clean it up, and it's very difficult, very challenging to do so. So 183. All right, not bad, not bad.
Not too shabby.
Yeah. All right, we got Knights to Shadow in the chat saying this does look like a cool game to play, but I've never got to understand how it works.
You're in the right place, I hope.
You're in the right place for that. See, what Austin is doing is creating 2x2 squares or larger of the same color, and those are going to kind of fuse together and make a larger shape. And you have the timeline there, which moves across the screen to the beat of the music, and it clears those matches of 2x2 or larger. So anytime you create a 2x2, or you build it to larger than a 2x2, which is what you want to do, actually, the timeline will clear it up for you. And as much as possible, you want to try to play behind the timeline so that you have as much time to not only build matches, but build on top of them and create something that's more than just a single 2x2 square.
And yeah, like also play at your own pace and try to figure out in your own way too. But of course, there's plenty of resources too if you just want to. I think with puzzle games, it can help even watching us play right now be like, oh, that's how you're approaching the kind of game, and at least set a precedent for hopping in a little faster, right? But
Totally.
Yeah, like it's more about the matching. Try not to worry too much. Of course, I have the like I said, if you are new to the game and don't understand it, it's nice to turn on that no stress luminous, so that you can kind of like slow down the game a little bit, because it's good to think about where you're placing the blocks, and then in time you'll earn speed, right? So for example, where would I want actually, this is kind of like a free block, right? Like this will be a square formed, but I want to augment it to blocks of the same pattern. So I have the 4 pinwheel block. Let's put it next to all these pinwheels, and look at that. I mean, we have an easy combo right there with that 3x3 form.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. And, you know, Knights, if you want to try out the Luminous gameplay without actually buying the game, you can do so in the mobile version of Luminous Remastered. It's a little different than Luminous Arise, which is what we're playing now, but it does offer a free trial, and you can kind of check out the mechanics and see if it clicks with you before trying either Luminous Arise here or buying the full version of Luminous Remastered on mobile.
One thing too is I tend to stick to the center columns, and then if I have a block I don't like, you can kind of throw it to the side, right?
Yeah.
But if you stick to the center columns, you don't have to like tap so frequently far left or far right. If you keep those areas
That's
clean
true.
and able to kind of like set it up to augment easily to upcoming blocks. So right now I have a really good spot for what do we want to call it, our Toyota I shouldn't brand it, I guess, but our car block here, the party car, yes, in the center there. And usually when you have one block type you use, that means the opposing pattern is going to be friendly in the upcoming timeline sweep, right? So we cleared all those party blocks, and now look, we have these ice cube blocks just ready to go here. So I'm going to put my party cars to the far left, and then augment to these ice cubes. Everyone probably has their own interpretation, which is fun, but are these ice cubes, CJ?
I think there are rave cubes.
Rave cubes, yes. They have particles inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to this stage always makes me think of Sushi Drew, who we collaborated with. I think it's his favorite stage. Oh, whoops. Well, actually not too bad of a whoops. Entered the burst here. So now I'm just trying to continually expand to the next perfect square here, if that makes sense. So I got some weird blocks there, but eventually it'll shoot away the opposing pattern. Cleans up nicely. Yep. Welcome in, Star. How are you doing, Star? You want to play some burst battle later? And that's an open invitation to anybody. We could always scale it back if you're a new player, or I'll try to sweat if you're one of the best players. But yeah, we'll be having some open multiplayer matches shortly, so stick around if you're interested in playing.
Definitely. Of course, we got Chameleon Groove going on.
In my opinion, probably one of the most iconic Arise stages.
Absolutely.
I was so happy to share this at Summer Game Fest back when we unveiled Arise.
Yes. Of course, the soundtrack for Lumines Arise also available on all major music streaming platforms and Bandcamp as well. So if you're vibing out to the music and want to hear more of it, you can do so.
All right, get to slow it down a little bit here. I actually really like this stage, just with how cleanly everything kind of ties together. So, for example, when you get a big water block clear, how it kind of like bleeds together like that. I love that.
Yeah, I love that too.
Which I guess one of the challenges is trying to make the biggest snake of the water blocks here. So I guess the dev team also felt that way to some extent. All right.
I see your little avatar down there in the lower right. It's the Humanity Dog.
Yes, the wonderful Humanity Shiba Inu. I get an appearance here from the, I guess any of the digital deluxe, whether you get on a PS5 or Steam, will have that with other enhanced characters. And then one avatar per platform. So we have Astrobot on PlayStation and Dave the Diver on Steam.
Yep.
Kind of breezed through that one. I guess with slower stages, you tend to be able to make larger combos, which will, in return, be larger amount of squares.
Yep.
So my board's getting a little messy here, and that makes me want to kind of set this up for a burst. Well, I have this chain block, so maybe after this chain, we'll have a lot of web blocks here.
Yeah, that's a good setup.
Up my burst speed a little bit as we de-rust here.
And Knights in the chat is asking about the multiplayer mode in this. And for multiplayer, you definitely have to get a handle on that burst mode, which is what you were just doing, the 111 burst.
Yeah, we can explain the burst a little bit more in depth here, but really it's it kind of like freezes the timeline from sweeping one of the pattern types, right? And you just want to make as large of a cluster of that same pattern, pretty much as large of a square clear, right?
Yeah.
But burst will be your friend if you're playing for the first time, because most all new players are going to struggle to have it click instantly, and the burst helps you to bring your board back down so that you don't lose or game over.
Yeah. Although in Lumines, I feel like you can fill the board up and not get too worried about it until We're right at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, we've observed a lot of players new to the series play, and we were trying to kind of understand how people approach the game, right? And
Yeah,
it's never over till it's over, especially in I guess Arise versus Remastered, where you can kind of I can place a block like in these columns that I wouldn't be able to place on Remastered, where it's a little more stringent on that in terms of rules. But
yeah.
But especially with the burst mechanic, just keep playing until there's no more patterns that you can form without any space.
Yep.
Okay, we got that max. Maybe I should put it on hard mode so we could hit more bursts in each stage.
Temple Bells.
Here it is. Is this your favorite, just overall, you think?
I don't know. I don't think it's my favorite, no. I think the Dark might be my favorite
Okay.
stage. But this is up there.
I definitely have a cop-out answer where it depends on the day sometimes and the mood, especially with a game like Luminous, with how you're feeling. Like some days I am so in love with Island Breeze, for example, the stage we played earlier, and other days I'm just wanting to play the Spider stage, where you're just something more intense. But
Totally.
yeah, Temple Bells is one of the ultimate chill stages, though, for sure.
Yeah.
It is the slowest timeline.
Yeah, potentially notice that the timeline is moving very slow. Since it moves to the beat of the music, each stage has a different speed of timeline, this one being very slow. And it allows you to make larger matches. So as Austin is doing, like making 3x3 and larger matches, which is good, but with the slow timeline, if you're doing that while the playfield is getting full, it can lead to a premature game over.
There we go.
Nice.
300.
Very nice. 309.
We're back, CJ.
Boom. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, these stages are always so satisfying if you get those massive combos. But there's also a caveat to that slower timeline, so let's like simulate. Hopefully I just don't accidentally clear all my blocks, but if you're under pressure at the top here, because the timeline's moving slower, right now we have the no stress Luminous turned on, but if it is turned on, you have gravity, right? And then it takes so much longer for you to clear these blocks at the top to the point where it's like kind of like a lot of pressure if you can't keep your board low on these slower tempo stages.
Yeah. For sure.
Riding a bike, you never forget how to burst. That goes with any puzzle game, really. Yeah. As a Tetris player and Luminous player, when you kind of learn how to play these games, it doesn't take long to get back into it and pick it up, which is awesome.
Very nice use of the chain block there.
Yeah, that really...
That was a really long chain. As well, with chain blocks, it links together like-colored blocks and removes them as the timeline goes over. So, strategic placement of the chain block can be very important. Of course, once you place it, you can add on to it and connect up as many links as possible.
Ooh, that's not where I meant to form my burst there. Let's see if we can salvage this. There we go.
Do it, maybe.
There we go. Ooh, look at that.
Nice.
Satisfying. Speaking of favorite chill stages, this might actually be one of my favorites. I really like the music here. Reminds me of like Interstellar or something like that. But
Oh yeah.
I'm curious what everyone else's favorite chill stage is, I suppose, or like a slower tempo vibe out stage. Still have to do the expert challenges. Those can be tough. If you want help with any of them, Flash Omari, let us know. We could always play a few.
It's true. One of my favorite chill stages is Star Odyssey. Which is the Narwhal or the Dugong stage.
See, Star mentioned Globe.
Globe is a really good chill out stage.
It's
yes.
also awesome in VR for that stage.
Yes.
Abyssal Deep, yeah, we were playing that earlier. That's a good one. I love the block patterns there. Oh, Snowfall's interesting.
That is a very relaxing stage.
Same thing on Snowfall. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like you wouldn't think it'd be an easy stage to read with the block patterns, but I feel like I can go fast on that one for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
If you see me pick Snowfall and Burst Battle, just know I'm trying my best. So we're on Mirror Ball here. Partying and up for the summer.
Huh.
Which will be on the out shortly. It doesn't feel like it is so sweltering hot today here. But
yeah, I think that's most of the US today.
So checks are all right. Take longer to complete, so you got to conserve your blocks well. Interesting.
I think that's true.
All right, so final stage in our playlist here. I feel like this is probably the most summer stage of all of them.
Absolutely, Sunset Beach. The Two Lost Stars as the track here. Great one.
Yeah, and the wonderful thing about the Lumines Arise soundtrack is, I guess the mastered versions that come with the soundtrack on all the streaming services kind of have like a different take on it. Because like in game they're meant to be really tied in with your movement and stuff like that. So Hydelic really had the chance to go crazy with the mastered version. So you haven't got to listen to those already.
Yeah. Yeah, in part because as you're playing this stage in game, you'll notice this with a lot of enhanced games, including Tetris Effect. Every time you move the block, place a block, rotate, everything is like a different sound. And so you are kind of creating the music while you're playing. So in terms of soundtrack, we released it after the game launched, in part because the actual song versions of each of these had to be like done from scratch, incorporating all of those sounds that you hear during a stage when you rotate or place a block. It takes longer than you would think to do that.
I did notice that, Trash Man, but that was more of a visual thing. Almost looked like it turned into a Mario 2D Mario game for a second.
It did look like that, right?
Okay, well, that was our summer playlist. How are we on time? Okay, just about 30 minutes there. So, yeah, let's hop into... And I know we had a newer player or somebody that didn't quite grasp the game just yet. If you are new to the game, whether you try it, like CJ mentioned on the recent Luminous Mobile port, which is free to try, so it's a great way to test the Luminous gameplay loop without having to make that full purchase, right? if you do get around to getting a rise, definitely go through the training missions, which kind of like are indirect ways to teach you certain concepts, right? It becomes more of a puzzle mode here, but it makes you think about block interactions differently, right? So, for example, we have our corner block here that we're about to drop, and we have the stair setup. I like to call it a stair setup. I tend to form visual... I like to name things. I don't know if you're familiar with trying to read through a Tetris wiki, CJ, but everyone likes to name things and it helps. But yeah, so we have this stair setup here with our blue blocks, and you just want to pair that nicely like that, right? And the training missions kind of do this, get more difficult, and also test you with these like capstone missions where you have to secure combos and or get a large burst, right? So you don't have to do this all in one sitting, but I definitely recommend coming back to it. Maybe try to absorb a few of them at a time and implement what it's trying to show you into your gameplay. And then also, here's the fun stuff, the challenges, which are like, some of them is kind of hard to argue, like maybe not so much teaching you. I think they all indirectly teach you something, right? But some of them are definitely more on the fun side than the teaching side, if that makes sense.
Sure.
With that being said, I know, CJ, you always recommend a burst rush as a way to learn burst. And chains will give you a good understanding of the chain blocks. Hatch for like keeping your board nice and clean. To the beat, I'm not sure if that really teaches you a whole lot, but that's one of the more fun ones in my opinion. Let's play that for a second.
Yeah, each of the challenges are just fun variations on the core Luminous gameplay. So as things click with you, it's fun to just experiment with these challenges and sort of stretch your thinking about the core mechanics.
Had the accessibility on and it doesn't even drop to the rhythm. That's kind of funny. All right. I think a fun challenge with this one is like, can you maintain a combo the whole time? Because you're kind of like speed throttled in a way, right?
Yeah, it's a good way to look at this challenge. Trashman saying to the beat encourages playing faster. I think certainly like making an initial setup, making sure you've rotated your block in the correct direction.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we have those arrows at the top kind of signaling when our blocks are going to drop there. Once the timeline passes through it, almost like sheet music or something.
Yeah, or like Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah.
Call and response kind of thing.
And this is there are two iterations of To the Beat. The second one is probably, in my opinion, one of the harder missions. Especially if you're not like a pro.
Yeah. Well, and this, now that you have these even slower timeline, it's harder and harder to survive in this.
Yeah, that one shows how a slow timeline can actually be really hard to deal with.
Detriment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else can we load up here? Flash Amari, if you want us to load up one of these expert missions, we're more than happy to. What do you think, CJ? Or anybody, really, for that matter.
Yeah, why not? Check out Invisible.
Invisible.
Let's just go ahead and
oh no. Okay.
torture yourself.
Invisible timeline.
Invisible timeline.
So we can maybe... Where is our timeline? Okay, saw it there.
Good question.
Kind of like wait for it in a way.
Yeah. And the mosaic covering up part of the playfield is great. Like Ezra was saying, these challenges kind of teach you something. And it is like, yeah, teaching you not to rely on the visuals of the timeline to be able to continue matching. And I think a little bit later in this, it even blocks some of the piece queue, the up next queue.
Yeah, I think it teaches, well, all sorts of things, right?
All sorts of things.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it is very helpful to look at your piece preview, not just like look at your block when it spawns in. This is definitely an expert challenge for a reason, right? These are not things I don't think you want to learn exactly out of the gate every time, but yeah, to like succeed here, you definitely want to look at that piece preview to kind of like get rid of an invisible factor if you're looking at it. I did not start off too clean here, but let's see. So I'm looking at my piece preview there, and I know I can kind of like predetermine where I want to place the blocks before it shows up invisible.
Right.
For like blocking here. I think what messes with me the most on this one, honestly, is the invisible timeline.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I usually look at my piece preview, but the timeline will mess with me.
Yeah, for sure. Got a question on YouTube about the game coming to Switch 2. No announcements at the moment. We've just got Steam and PlayStation 5 for Lumines Arise. And yes, I agree that Lumines Portable is the best. And on Steam, if you have a Steam Deck, it's great on there. And on the PlayStation side, if you have a PlayStation Portal device, it's really fun to play on that as well. I do that quite often.
I think like probably 90% of my Lumines playtime is on the go. At least like personal playtime.
Totally.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so great to have Lumines Remastered on mobile.
Yep.
Now on iOS and Android. You can play it anywhere and everywhere that you want. Nice job.
Thank you.
Visible
Actually,
is not an easy challenge at all.
Sometimes when I'm just like dialed out, I almost play better. Yeah, I don't know. So we managed to beat Invisible. But yeah, these are the challenges. So yeah, when you hop into that mission section, you have to tab over to challenges. Highly recommend playing these. Even we have like a 3 block color type. There's some super fun ones in here. I think One Shot is one of my favorites. I mentioned Aquarium earlier. Really chill. You just want to like see how many blocks you can clear in one go. And that can use the chain block. So it's actually kind of teaching you to make a giant chain. So fun stuff here in the challenges mode. Let's spend some time in multiplayer. I think we have a fair amount of people in here that probably want to play against me, CJ. So first we'll warm up here, hang out in the leaderboard league, and show off quick burst, and then we'll get some lobbies going. So we're just as an FYI, we're gonna hop over into burst battle and hit join custom match. So once we head over there, if you guys want to play, just create your own lobbies, and we'll try to hop in and out of your lobbies. All right. So quick burst over this arcade machine has a rotating stage depending on the day, but probably our ultimate sandbox mode in my opinion. You kind of hop in here, start with the max burst, and the goal, if you want to climb, because there's a daily leaderboard for it, is to get as large of a burst as possible. But as you may have noticed, there's no square clear limit, no time limit or anything like that. So you can honestly just sit in here and practice too, especially if it's a stage you like.
Like this one.
Yeah.
The Dark is a great stage.
One of my favorite burst stages, honestly. Probably, yeah, this is an excellent quick burst stage to hop into and practice on.
Totally. Yes.
But also, yeah, if you're actually trying to practice that burst, I always recommend, I do not like to burst going from the bottom here. Maybe we can compare here. So for example, if I enter burst now, it's going to take a lot of speed and some dexterity, maybe some carpal tunnel to pull off a big burst here. And I already kind of messed up, but let's see if we can salvage it.
You've already locked yourself in, yeah. It happens, it happens.
All right, we got a 95.
95, that's good.
Not bad for starting from the bottom there, but our point being, you kind of want to mess up your board a little bit going into burst, and then you can pick the pattern that has probably seems the most favorited, if that makes sense. So if you have more of one color, you might want to enter burst with that color. So I am literally just going to mess up my board here. There are also like meticulous setups where you can try to, stack to favor one pattern, right? So you can get those massive bursts.
Right.
But
which one are you thinking you're going to go for?
So I'm feeling good with the gold here. But also I could look at my piece preview and look at that. I have so many. I'm actually just going to throw those to the side. But yeah, let's enter with gold. I'm feeling the gold. Look at that. Already starting off with a big square there.
Very nice.
There we go.
308.
Kind of night and day when you try to start from the bottom versus having a messy board. So that's the thing about playing through journey mode and having the burst available. Like, don't sweat it too much because you kind of want a messy board when you get to that burst if you want to get some big bonus points. So yeah, we're gonna have that as our high score for the day here on the quick burst from. And then you can check the leaderboards if you head to the data tab by platform or world ranking here. And if you scroll down, there should be quick burst, the dark. Oh man, we got some show offs in here. I made it to the top 15, I guess, but we have IC got your sauce in here with that 555 flexing. So to hit that 555, you definitely have to do those deliberate setups or have some serious speed.
For real,
yeah. Then of course we've got the leaderboard league. All of these single player modes contribute to the Weekend Lumi Live event. So if you just want to vibe out, aren't really feeling the competition, just want to like test yourself. Time attack, I spend a lot of time in time attack in Luminous. It's always like kind of testing your if you're learning anything new. Time attack is clear as many squares as possible in a set amount of time, which is kind of the test, right? Of like, are you a good Luminous player to some degree? So, yeah, I constantly like to come back here and just see if I've improved, if I can get some new high scores or get my penultimate game.
Yeah. See some people in the chat talking about the quick burst leaderboard. If there's been a problem with the quick burst leaderboard, you guys should definitely report that either on our Discord server or via our Zendesk support so that we can fix that. Or at least pass as much information as possible.
Yeah, I think that has come up in the past, and I thought we corrected it, so maybe it resurfaced. So
yeah,
definitely
if it's resurfaced. We want to know.
Definitely report that. We'll take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to trying to clear as many squares as possible here. Got 98, added 100 squirrels to our squirrel total, and
not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah, this is so easy to like lose track of time if you're just. I usually put on like a video or something on YouTube when I'm playing this mode and just vibe out and try to get some new high scores. And of course, there's extended versions. I would say 60 seconds test more of your like potential speed or your max speed, and 300 is more like consistency. For 5 minutes of not topping out and trying to move as fast as possible, that's like kind of hard to do in its own right. Then of course there's dig down. I mentioned like ultimate test of Luminous. This might be more of an ultimate test than time attack just because you kind of have to think about the game a little differently as well. But what makes dig down so special to you, CJ?
Yeah, for me, it's that any level of skilled player can get a lot out of this and just learn how to clear the board of garbage. This one is sort of every few passes of the timeline, at least in the beginning, it'll raise the board by 1 block. And so you have to try and keep your board as low as possible, but also you have a little counter underneath the next cue on the left that sort of counts for when you will receive a next chain block. And as you can see, with what Austin is doing, some of the lines there as they come up from the bottom are actually really nicely organized in single color rows. So if you get a chain block and you put it in the right place, you can really like clear off a large section of the board, just like Austin did right there.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
Wow. Yeah. And since it speeds up as you clear, I think it's like every 100.
Yeah, it starts off every 100
squares. Yeah, it gets harder and harder. So as a beginner, it's just a really nice way to kind of practice cleaning out the playfield and using chain blocks, because that's an important skill to have in journey mode or really any other mode in this game. Plus, it's just really fun to see how far you can go.
Yeah, it's like a very arcade-like mode too. Just like pick up and play, see how far you can get. Like a pure puzzle game mode for sure.
Totally, yeah. I think I saw Futanoko had something like 2,300 in this as their high score, and holy cow.
So impressive. Highly recommend watching some of their videos on YouTube if you haven't already. We pulled it up here on stream before.
Yeah, so impressive.
Oh, and that speed catches up with me. So now I need to kind of lock in a little bit. Hopefully I can bring it down a bit or get a nice chain block, which I do have here. Oh no, it disappeared.
You got rid of it.
I was going to put it to the other side. I overthought
Whoops.
it. Whoopsies. 251, a little off from my mark there, but hey, we got an A. 264 squirrels for that one, CJ. There we go.
Very nice. Now, speaking of Futanoko, they're in the chat.
Ooh, welcome
on in.
Okay. So with that, I think we can hop into, because I think we've learned multiplayer can fly by. So let's make sure we can play against a lot of the people here in the chat. If you want to take us on, we'll try to scale appropriately. If you're a new player, you can chill out a little bit. If you are the Futanoko, I will fight for my life and probably not win. But speaking of, we're going to start off strong here with, I believe that's Futanoko. The Futu no Lumi, the Boundless Angel, versus the Lethal Aristocrat. I was liking that combo I came up with earlier. But
very nice, very nice.
I have random on. It looks like they have the fish level on. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I'm thinking of the Fishbowl Challenge, but...
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, where am I? I thought I was on the other side for a sec.
That one is...
I'm like, I'm not that fast. What is happening? Let's see.
Yeah. Multiplayer burst battle, very different vibe than Lumines Arise in journey mode or in any of the other modes. If you're a Luminous newbie, I definitely recommend playing against the CPU initially in burst battle.
Not looking good for Team Enhance here. Let's see. Got locked out early there.
That's a tough one. That's a very, very tough one. Oh, not gonna happen.
Oh, wait, I got the same stage on random. Or the chances, not very high.
Goldfish Tango again. All right.
1 in 36, I guess, chance.
Exactly.
Ooh, that was a fast one from Fudunoko.
Very fast. Into burst.
A little bit of a better burst start for me, but Fudo is literally one of the best players here, so if anything,
213.
appreciate some of the skills they're showing off here.
Yeah.
So 213?
All right. 213 was what they did, so you're at 260 some, 70 some, 87. All right.
Now,
Nice work.
even if I have a good burst here, I got to contend with Fudunoko's speed. They're about to lap me on burst.
This is
And
true.
I'm not the slowest player out there, so Fudo is pretty good.
Yeah, if you've just started playing Luminous and you're watching this speed play,
Yeah, we're starting strong here.
this is the top end of things. Don't get too scared by it. Been locked out.
Oh, messed up.
Oh.
All right, well, now I need to at least get a 50% burst. Ideally, max burst. Give me more timeline sweeps during the burst.
Yep.
It's gonna be close.
Oh man, a 352 from Futu.
All right, got forced into the 50. Not good.
Ah.
Oh, and
I'm locked
no.
out.
Might be.
Oh, it opened,
Not looking good though.
but it's not going to be enough.
No.
48 burst. Yeah.
Dang. GG.
And sealed.
473. I gotta up my game. I gotta be on the grind for my Fudunoko rematch.
Totally.
GG. All right, everybody, help me train. Maybe we'll fight Fudunoko here in about 30 more minutes. I'm going to my Rocky training arc here.
Yeah, we need a montage.
Yeah. Flash Amari. Ooh, I like the avatar.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
The res plate with the kind of matching colors there.
Love that.
Mine's just a dog and some sun, the lethal aristocrat. Okay. Fortunately for you, Flash Amari, Coach Fudunoko got me warmed up here.
True.
Flash Amari seems pretty good though.
Got the Serpent Clash
Definitely one of our
skin on.
enhanced fans. This is a great first battle stage.
Absolutely. And remember, it's not over till it's over. .63 burst from Flash. Starting off smaller.
Uh-oh.
.148. Okay. That might have... Oh, no. Okay, we got a... Flash went into burst right as you were about to seal their fate. 28 burst. Not going to be enough for Flash. Austin wins.
All right, we can chill out here on Sunset Beach. My Luminous Brain feels on today, though, aside from playing the wonderful Fudunoko here.
Yeah. Gotta have that Luminous Brain.
Sometimes it all feels right. You wake up on the right side of the bed to play some Luminous.
That's right. Trash Man saying, shoot, do I hop on and challenge after weeks of not playing? I say yes.
Hey, you and me both.
Do it.
Trash Man.
Seize the day.
I used to get that kind of feeling, because I play so many competitive... Oh, I should probably hit burst in burst battle.
172 flash.
I guess, like, I call it, like, ladder anxiety or, like, anxiety to hop in. I think over time, I've just become numb to it, and I highly recommend. Let's go and, I'm sure Logan probably understands, but definitely go into multiplayer, like, there's a difference between trying your best to win and, like, caring about the win, if that makes sense. Like,
right.
It might be hard to differentiate the two sometime, but as long as you're trying your best and you lose, like, it's not, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. You're going to learn and get better, kind of thing.
It's true. Let's see if those two bursts sort of canceled each other out last time. We have flash in burst right now. A little bit of a... Oh, they unlocked it. $120 burst.
120?
Yep.
Having to hear commentary reminds me of like Tetris commentary, where it kind of helps you, like in Classic, you know, it's like, oh, that's the score I got to beat, kind of thing.
Yeah, otherwise you have to look over the other player's board and see what the number is.
Although you got to be careful with the Classic commentary. Sometimes they will mess up, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's always nice to also look at the board, even if somebody's telling you. Let's see. Ooh, there's a big burst.
Flash is heading towards a 191 burst.
Nice. Uh-oh. Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Enter there. Just waiting it out, thinking about it for a second. This should be a good burst, I think.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some good blocks here.
There we go. 202.
Best part about the burst for me is all the blocks falling afterwards with that free combo.
Yes.
If you can capitalize on that too, you can get some quick charge if you're able to like augment to that follow-up combo.
Yeah. Flash. Oh, he unlocked it. It's going to be a 106 burst for Flash. However, that slow timeline is going to get him.
GG, that was a good matchup. Nicely played, Flash Omari.
Yeah.
Maybe we can play again here. I'll see how many people are looking around. Oh, we got Logan. All right, the Trash Man made it on. Our Wandering Fool. I feel bad, but that is your customization of choice.
Yep.
If that's what you want to be called, then I will call you a Wandering Fool.
Yeah, slow tracks in burst battle, very tough. Very, very tough.
I like the slow tracks, but yeah, I feel like they can mess with me in burst battle. It almost goes against my my best interest if I want to win, I guess. But I like to play on them.
Duo Soul happening here. Oh wait, not Duo Soul. I'm sorry.
Automaton.
Automaton Digits.
There we
I'm always screwed up because of the two
Because
faces.
of we have the duo soul heads. Yeah. Oh, that was a quick burst.
That was. Holy cow. Wait, are we supposed to think that Logan is rusty? I think they've just proven that they're not.
That's the classic
209
really
burst.
good puzzle game player that says, "Oh man, it's been a while,"
out.
and then proceeds to crush. Or I love
right
it in,
out of the gate.
In Tetris, someone's like, "Oh man, I suck." I'm like, "No, you're a top 5 player." Ah,
178, not enough.
barely skating by here. Gotta be quick.
Yeah.
Get the 50 burst. Okay. Moment of reprise here.
Yep.
I'm going to take a risk and try to get a 100 burst. It's going to be a little more awkward with the board state. Try to maybe simultaneously clear out the side.
You are at max, and Logan with a 208.
Uh-oh. I need a big burst here.
A little more difficult to do with the smaller play field.
Yeah.
A 154. Ooh,
Oh, man.
quite enough.
Ooh, outpacing
and
the...
it's over. Very nice, very nice. Okay, time after time blocks.
Trying to keep up in speed a little
Logan.
bit more this game.
Logan hitting max very quickly. But Austin going into burst first. All right, a 212 versus, Logan with a 219. Excellent.
Trying to lock in here, CJ.
Yeah.
Logan's a tough cookie.
There we go. Definitely a tough one.
Trying to be really
Logan's
selective with
gonna
my
have
block placements. Trying to split off
a
the
211.
pattern. Ooh, too close.
228. All right. Logan is definitely outpacing you at getting towards max on that first cage. $255 from Logan.
Oh, no.
$239. All right.
Logan's I need to try to catch up here a little bit, or at least get to that 50 burst. Or, I want to get to the 100.
Yes. Logan playing very fast.
Yeah. Got me on speed.
A 277 from Logan. Hard to build that up. Oops.
277 is not what I want to hear. Might be.
Got a 201.
Oh, come on.
Is that it?
Clear the chains, maybe.
Oh my gosh.
We're back.
It's not over till it's over. That's great.
Never
Holy
give
cow.
up. It is looking very dire,
Never
though,
give up.
because while this
It's
is all
very
happening,
dire.
Logan is not slowing
dire.
down during this.
No. You're screwed.
Pop off of the century here, but I don't think it's going to happen. I can prefer my
look like
will,
the
I guess.
RNG
Yeah.
is favoring you today.
That was a good round, though. I was up in my game there a little bit. Nice. 500 attack from Logan.
Yes.
GG.
That was great. Wow. Hey, welcome on in, Sushi Drew.
Ooh, Sushi Drew, welcome in. We mentioned you earlier. We were playing the party car stage.
Yes.
I don't remember the name of the stage now.
Horizon.
Yeah. The party car.
That's right.
All right. Good game with Logan there. Anybody else want to jump in the fray here? Froggo Baby. I like the name. Ooh, 4K rating.
Okay.
Could be a good match.
Interesting.
I've never heard of this player unless they changed.
Who is
their-
Froggo Baby?
Yeah, are they in here?
Oh, maybe it's Alarm Frog.
Ah, Alarm Frog.
I'm just guessing. Maybe.
Yeah, we got the GLHF.
Appears to be.
I don't think we've played against you, so good luck.
Yeah.
Glad you're in here.
Be a good match.
We even got the squirrels, the nameplate there, the Snowfall. Oh yeah, you mentioned like Snowfall earlier. As we both
And the squirrel headpiece.
All right. We're getting in some reps though. I feel like I'm becoming stronger as we play these players.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, don't be shy on the Discord if you're always trying to find an opponent. We definitely have some hardcore fans willing to play against you guys. Even if we turn on a handicap or something, we have a custom game channel on the... Oh, I didn't mean to zone there. On the Discord. Not zone burst. Oh, man. Kind of a rough start for me there. I do have a chain block to hopefully clean this up a bit. Knowing I have that chain block, I'm just going to kind of place a lot of blue blocks.
Frog throwing you 283 of burst.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
To a 185. It might be over.
Yeah.
That might be it.
Oh, man.
That's it. Wow.
I had a rough... I think I accidentally fat-fingered the burst there.
Yeah.
Which happens. I do have the burst button right next to my hard drop button.
A little tropical survival.
I haven't played this one in a while on first battle. Alright. I'm gonna enter a little early there. I might regret entering too early, but the nice thing about going first is it gives you a window to attempt to get the next burst going. Fortunately
Might
for
need
me,
that.
yeah, with me and Froggo probably underperformed in our first there.
They had a 132.
We do have frogs croaking in the background here.
Okay. How fitting. Very fitting.
Always a new frog species being discovered in the rainforest to this day.
This is looking a little better. 210 from Austin.
I think the stage usually takes me a second
202.
to acclimate to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Got a good match going here.
Yeah. So far, so good. Oh, it looks like I don't know what happened exactly
So
with
some standard
Frog
pressure there, I guess.
Yeah, standard pressure made the playfield too small to deal with. We're into the tiebreaker. So you have the tutorial block style.
Which before, now you can use the skin if you want to practice it in the leaderboard league. If you go to the accessibility options and want like a more standard block type.
Yep. Frog entering burst first. A 198. Frog.
Oh, BB by
197 from Austin. All right. Nice. Playfield is getting a little bit more squeezed than yours currently. And I think, no, that was close for them. I think they had to go into burst at 50. .67 burst for Frog.
Yeah, I think I might have a little bit of a speed advantage on Frog, but Frog's really good in the burst, so there's a little bit of a dynamic there.
Yeah, for sure. 127. And Frog was able to get to max burst there, so they might be able to squeak it out. Sort of locked out with a 121 currently. Gotta unlock that. 127 for Frog. Definitely enough to keep them alive.
We're pushing each other a little bit.
Yeah, this particular round is much more tense than prior rounds. 168 from Austin.
Aren't you on that first?
They're able to defend with a 237.
Oh, fun. Ah, could be.
No. 190. Often. All right. Oh. Putting the pressure on. They have a dwindling playfield to work with right now. Although they were able to get max burst. So maybe
that's what is
it out.
I noticed it can be really important sometimes to greed for that, even if you don't get it, just to get those extra timeline sweeps right.
Yeah.
So you can see
really
Frog is
that.
being very greedy to play for that, but you kind of have to.
Yeah, they were only able to get out a 70 burst that time. But they are over 50% now, so they're going into burst again at 50.
That's a good move.
Try to block. Yeah, pretty good move. It's going to pay off here with a 109. Oh. Or maybe not.
See if they can.
Oh.
Nice. That was a good battle.
That was a tense a tense round there.
Yeah, they were beating me on the burst output in general. I feel like just had a little bit of a speed advantage slightly.
Yeah.
So that was a good round. GG's, Froggo.
GG's.
Thanks for playing. We're
Yeah,
on pretty equal
that was
footing there.
Yes.
All right, do we have any other free players here? Could do another round lap if we want to play Fudunoko here. All right, we did our montage training, CJ. Now we got to challenge Fudunoko again. Yeah.
Yep, I think we have to. Montage is over.
The Eye of the Tiger is playing in my head. All right.
Yes. Lock in.
Ooh, party car open.
It's Trans Horizon time. Yoko very fast to the max burst. Although their setup was maybe not ideal.
Yeah,
initially.
good setup, so hopefully that carries me a little bit. I need everything I can get here, CJ.
Yeah. They're gonna get over a 200. They're at 253 to a 261. All right.
So fast.
So fast. Fudunoko already in first again.
So I'm gonna like spam a little bit here just to make up for it, and then
Yeah, that's a good idea. Clear out some of the trash that has started piling up. Oh man, 339 from Fudunoko.
Oh no.
It's a little bit tough to contend with.
Not looking good for the Rocky timeline here.
No, 220.
Does Rocky lose in the movie? Oh man.
Does Rocky lose in the movie? That in the director's cut. The unrated oops all bosses version. Fudunoko, very fast player. My gosh.
So our
just
literally one of our best players.
Amazing.
So if anything, like I'm just I have a smile on my face this whole time, CJ. It's just you gotta
I know.
You gotta appreciate it.
So fun to watch a player of this speed and skill just absolutely killing. This is going to be a 441 from Fudunoko.
Yeah, definitely have respect for the people that put in the time to craft their skills for this kind of game. Is so impressive.
Yes. Yeah, it's so super impressive. And they're already in burst again.
Oh no. I have a giant pepper here. Oh please. Oh my god. I just want to see this giant
enough.
broccoli though. I'm gonna stall.
I know. And I think they did this with 50%, maybe?
Oh, very nice. Ooh.
306. Damn.
443. And a 441 burst. Oh my goodness. Oh.
441
don't stand
burst.
a chance there. I'm gonna need like I guess Fudunoko. I need to have like a massive burst or else it's not gonna work. GG Fudunoko.
Ooh, that was
Sugoi.
great. That was a great match.
Okay, well I think we have 15 more minutes. Maybe we can get one more game in if anybody wants to play.
Yeah.
Even if it's a repeat.
Really insane burst at the end. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, Got You Sauce, if you want to play, let us know. I don't think we played Got You Sauce yet. Probably playing some games on the side here. Always nice when we have a lot of custom games going.
Yeah.
I'll just create my own, and yeah, this could be our last game of the day here. Could have some fun with it. We haven't done that in a while. Mini chain blocks.
Many chain blocks.
Quick burst or slow burst? Or we don't. We want that quick. Long duration. We're going to have an anime burst battle here.
Go for it. Who will be the first to join your custom game?
It's like Flash Omari is on it. Those are some fun games. Always happy to play some burst battle to finish up the week here.
Absolutely. And of course, if you're just learning Luminous, it's fun to watch just the speed and skill of some of these quick burst or some of these burst battle matches. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, I always highly recommend for puzzle games, Tetris or Luminous, like if you watch high-level players on their YouTube channels, you can like pause it a little bit and like see what kind of thing is they have. For one, they have the good stacking decisions and they have the speed, so you can just slow it down, see their stacking decisions. It's because of their stacking decisions that they have speed to begin with, because it's all so like determined to some extent.
Yeah.
But oh, we got You Sauce, the Solar Streamer.
Your Sauce is in.
I asked and I shall receive the Gayu Sauce matchup.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
We'll have to match with Flash after this because Flash was just about to join.
Oh, yeah.
We will get you in, Flash.
We're having weird
get a rematch in.
Weird RNG tonight with the random skins, but got Slice and Dice again.
It's a great stage, though.
I love it. And I know it throws people off a little bit, or so I'm told, which makes me want to pick it just out of the troll in me, I guess.
Yes.
Let's see. Something about giant peppers and broccoli.
Oh, man. Got Your Sauce is in burst. A little bit locked out. There it goes. It's opening up.
Uh-oh. Mine is not quite opening up.
Sauce is a little bit locked in. 125 from them.
I think I might have been more locked in there.
Maybe so. 87. Okay.
But we have our forgiving burst counters and stuff going on here.
That's true. That's true.
So more burst. Yep.
It is definitely harder to get a large burst with so much of the garbage blocks kind of narrowing that play field. Making it difficult to maneuver, place any blocks that you don't want.
Got some lucky blocks there.
173 from Sauce. Okay. All right, 286.
Big broccoli.
From Austin. Of course, with the fast burst charge, it's a little easier to get to max and hopefully try and fend off that attack. Boss cooking up a 129 burst. They're already on the back foot, however, with the garbage that you sent them. Oh, I think that's it.
Ooh.
Good
round.
Ooh.
Okay. Different skin to mix it up here.
Very nice, very nice.
I do really like the soundtrack on this one.
Yeah, Under the Radar.
Feels very
track Lost in Lights.
Very Luminous-like to me.
definitely, definitely. Sending a lot of garbage over to Sauce, like their playfield getting quite narrow.
This could be a big burst here.
Oh man, okay. You're already outpacing Sauce. Sauce is the 198. Got a 343 from Austin.
Uh-oh.
Boom. I think that was a one-hit kill.
Oh, they're so close to 50. That's unfortunate. Maybe one more square.
46. Oh,
Or 2 more
man.
squares.
Ooh.
Dang. GG. GG got yo Sauce.
That is a GG.
And Guy Sauce really good at hitting those 555s on a regular basis in the quick burst.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, we can try to get a game here with Flash Omari. I don't know, Flash Omari, if you have a lobby. Otherwise, we'll just recreate here.
Recreate.
We could do the fun settings that we were just doing if we want to.
Let's do it. Now, do you want to give? Can you give yourself a handicap at all? Is that a thing, or
I should be able to.
Is that not a thing?
I might need to. I know it is a thing. Maybe not when I already made the lobby. I think Flash Omari can hang.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Pasta power is now ready.
Extreme Cook.
All right.
Yeah, we got the avatar change too. I like it.
Frog saying it has to be a password game to set handicaps.
Okay.
Interesting.
We'll probably do that once upon a time.
Yes. Austin sending a lot of garbage over to Flash. Playfield already getting so narrow.
Ooh, nice start to the burst though.
Yes. Very good start. They made a good use of the chain block to clear some of the garbage there. To open up the space. Get a 218 from Flash. $244 from Austin. All right.
Okay.
Be getting up here to max burst with Flash. Flash going into burst.
Going into burst at a kind of awkward spot here. Pick this up.
A little bit awkward, yes. 178 from Flash. Austin, bit locked in.
I can connect the dots here. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Right at 220.
Somehow salvage
Might be
that out.
enough. Oh, Max burst for
no.
Flash just in time. Oh, but they are locked out of their burst currently. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. 10 burst. Oh, they got a good chain block, but is it going to be enough? Oh.
I was observantly watching to see if you could survive that. But, all right.
Yes.
Ooh, here's a real dual soul.
The real dual soul, yes.
I like the bounciness of the blocks here.
Absolutely. Flash seems like a very deliberate player. I can kind of see the wheels turning in their mind as they consider where to put each block.
That's a good trait to have in the long run, right? When you think deliberately about the game, and
Absolutely.
then eventually, if you are thinking about the game that way, it's gonna your speed comes with time, right?
Yes. This is going to be a good burst for Flash. Oh, a little bit of a misdrop, but they got a 270.
It might be me here on the burst. A little struggle bus here. Nope. Nice.
198. Okay. Flash in a pretty good position already to get a nice burst going. And they're getting very good RNG right now on the piece preview. A lot of bubbles here, a lot of the white bubbles. 267.
Nice.
Flash.
I might be close to matching. Oh, they barely beat me.
258. Austin. And Flash is in burst once again. Actually, again, getting quite a good RNG for the white baubles.
The bubble bobble bobbles.
Exactly. $242 from Flash. Already entering burst again.
This is a burst battle for sure.
Yep. 298 from Austin.
I like the sound effects on the stage during the burst.
Absolutely. 206 from Flash.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I do have burst.
That was unexpected.
It threw me off.
That was very unexpected.
Can I salvage this? Somehow made it out here, but we have enough.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hopefully they didn't disconnect
Wondering
here.
if you have a desync here. Yeah.
Not in your moment.
Seems like a desync. Come back.
No. Flash Amari bring in their A game, and then we have a moment.
Oh, completely. They had your play field filled with garbage. Filled.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Like, oh, that escalated quickly.
It certainly did.
Well, we might have to end it there. Give it a second. Sometimes it does reconnect, but or it'll replace Flash of Mario with a computer.
Yeah. Man. Regardless of how this goes, this was a serious GG.
Yeah, it was a good round, though. Whatever happens.
It was a great round.
Cheers in the chat. Cheers for Flash of Mario. Well, okay. Flash of Mario, are you here in the chat? I wonder if Flash Mario just hard disconnected. Well, with that, we ended in a truce. It's a treaty. Me and Flash and Mario decided nobody loses here. We all win in burst battle. There is no winner here. But with that, I think we were over time. We were having a lot of fun here. So, yeah, thank you everyone for playing. And CPU battle. Your CPU hasn't even taken over yet. But let's just imagine Flash and Mario won that round as I got surprise attacked from the flank attack there from
that was crazy. That was very crazy.
But
it's amazing.
It looks like okay, there we go. Ooh, functionality restricted. But all right, yeah. Thank you everyone for contributing to the Week in Lumi Live and playing some games with us. Oh wait, oh, it disconnected me now. Okay, well maybe it was on my side. Either way, yeah, Week in Lumi Live is happening. Go gather some squirrels. I think it's 600k points this week, so you have until Sunday night to complete that, or Monday morning if you're on the eastern side of the world. But yeah, good games, everyone. Thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging out in the summer playlist, playing some challenges. And yeah, until next time. In the meantime, yeah, hang out on our Discord at discord.gg/enhance. We have some wonderful Luminous members, always looking for games there. Also, check out Luminous Mobile. If you haven't already, Luminous Remastered got ported to mobile, I want to say just about a month ago, or just under a month. So on iOS and Android, definitely download it for free and check it out if you're feeling the the virtual controls. You can also hook up a controller yourself. Pretty much the mobile ports are pretty flexible, as if you're playing on something like Steam, right? So give that a try if you haven't already. And yeah, CJ, any final thoughts here before we close?
Yeah, just play more Luminous. Tell your friends about it. Play the Weekend Lumi Live. Keep enjoying Luminous. Listen to the soundtracks on Bandcamp or your music streaming service of choice. And yeah, I think that's it.
Cool. Well, everyone have a good weekend, and we will see you in about 2 weeks here for some more Luminous action. So, bye, everybody.